President, there's a certain inevitability about the debate today and the vote tomorrow. After all, the European Union wants to become a global power, so the argument goes the bigger it is, the better. And there's a nice, cosy consensus here in the chamber. Well, not us, Mr. President. In 2004, UKIP were the only British party to vote against the enlargement of the European Union, arguing that the free movement of goods and services is one thing, but to have the free movement of peoples between countries with vastly differing GDPs is nothing less than wholly irresponsible. We predicted a massive migration. Condemned though we were at the time, we've been proved to be right. There are well over 500,000 in Britain that are registered for work, but nobody doubts that the true figure is much nearer 1 million. And there is one hell of a cost to it. Already we have 55,000 people claiming some form of state benefit. Unemployment in the United Kingdom is up by over 250,000 in the last year. We have a huge oversupply in our unskilled labour market. And even the OECD yesterday said that EU enlargement had been at a very high cost to Britain. And so what's our solution to all of this? Well, it's to admit 2 countries that are even poorer than the 8 that joined 2 years ago, with the inevitability, in percentage terms, of an even bigger migration. Oh, I know everyone's in denial. We've had the Bulgarian Prime Minister here, the Romanian Prime Minister here, and they're all telling us that it won't happen. There won't be a huge movement of peoples, but of course there will. There's a much better way of doing this. We should have a proper work permit scheme on demand, especially for skilled workers. We've got nothing against the peoples of Eastern Europe wanting to get on, but we simply cannot have an open-door immigration policy. The truth is, we can't take the numbers. It does not make sense, and if we carry on down this road, I'm afraid there's going to be bad blood and bad feeling in many, many towns and cities across the UK. And then we have the extraordinary role that's being played here by the rapporteur for Bulgaria, one Geoffrey Van Orden. In Chelmsford, he's a fierce Eurosceptic. Our brave brigadier battling for Britain, the spirit of 1940, and we can all sleep well in our beds. But it's not quite the same here in Brussels, is it, Geoffrey? In Brussels, you're the Commission's man. You've done the Commission's bidding. You've done everything you can to get Bulgaria into the European Union, and it will lead to a mass migration. In fact, you resemble Alec Guinness in the film The Bridge Over the River Kwai, doing completely the wrong thing for what you think is the right reason. Well, I just hope that everybody that voted Conservative in Eastern England, and especially those that are about to lose their jobs, know what you and your party have done in this place.